Hey guys, it's Joel with OTR Consulting again, and today we're back with our frequently asked questions series on those interested on entering freight brokerage. And today the question is, how do I find customers? Of course, this is like the $1,000,000 question. Everyone wants to know, how do I find customers? It's like the number one thing that you could be worried about because it's the lifeblood of your business. Um, This is a premium course that I will be offering um, because there's a lot involved in the sales process. It's something that requires going in depth on multiple steps, and not just that, but actually going in depth on a lot of things involved in the entire process. So in that course, I'll go over, a whole bunch of different tools that you could use for locating your shippers, such as publications, trade references, internet sources, just different ways that I go about prospecting for clients. And then we'd also talk about the whole sales process as far as, giving you a cold calling script, answers to common objections, and just in general advanced sales training. But to give you guys a basic understanding of what it takes to get a customer is, first you develop a list, typically just using like online resources. You could use Google, but there are more efficient ways of developing a list for clients, of potential clients. Then you got to qualify. You got to pick up the phone, talk to the person. And that's the other thing, is that cold calling may be considered old-fashioned in some industries, but it's very much so still effective and respected in this industry. So you pick up the phone and you qualify the customer, and you make sure, or the potential client, and you make sure, and qualification, you're just trying to make sure that you're not wasting your time. Someone isn't, and you should have a profile of an ideal client. If someone isn't close to that profile or doesn't fit it, then they are disqualified and you move on to the next one. Then you do a needs assessment. You figure out what the client needs or what they could use in order to improve their operations. And basically you're just trying to figure out what their pain point is and what their pain point is. 4 is your solution development, and in this time you're using the information you found during your needs assessment to develop solutions that will work for your client. Once you have those, you try to close, and that is the next to last step. In closing, you offer your solution development, and if you have done a proper job of your needs assessment, then throughout this process, your client should be closed once you offer them the proper solution. If you get to the solution development and you develop the solution and your client does not accept, then you have failed somewhere along the point between needs assessment and solution development. So either way, closing always ends in a loop going back to needs assessment, because even if you do complete the sale, you still want to continue to gain business from that client. And that goes with continuing to assess their needs, continuing to see how things can be improved with them, and continuing to offer solutions that provide value to your client. You do that enough times and you continue to close them, you continue to get business. So, long story short, how do you find clients? I will tell you guys, for a very low fee. But just from a overhead view, that's a standard overview of an effective sales process. So yeah, there's that. Thank you guys for your time. Leave any questions that you have below. And once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and keep trucking.